Hi there and welcome to this video where I test yet another trading algorithm that I found on the internet. This time it is a beast of a strategy because in my strategy scoring methodology it scores as one of the highest. As a frequent follower of my videos, you might already know that I test my own strategies that I found on the internet, but also code that I found on GitHub and contains trading algorithms. I have a method to test and compare all these strategies to compare them with each other and then find the best one that fits my risk tolerance. And of course I want to share these findings with you so that you also have the chance to attain wealth with trading, whether it is manually or by a trading bot. Now, for this video I tested the BeastBot XLR 7 trading algorithm that I found on GitHub, and you can find the code by following this link. As always, if you like the code and appreciate the work of the author of the code or the repo's owner, then support them with a like or some financial benefit. Now about the strategy itself. Again, this is what I call a black box strategy, which means that there are a lot of cogs and wheels that make this algorithm work, and extensive research is necessary what all these specific buy and sell signals do. Only this way you can have information on what makes this algorithm work and have an edge. The strategy itself is intended to work on the 5-minute time frame, but I could also test this on higher time frames, up to the 1-hour time frame. Not higher because of the informative time frame settings here. The strategy is also able to optimize some strategy parameters due to configured optimized conditions in this section. Further down there is a function that determines customized exit settings. Each line here has a certain condition under which an exit signal is given, together with the exit code. And these exit conditions are the result of the parameter optimization that I have shown a second ago. Then here there is a section with functions that determine the informative pairs and indicators. These informative sections provide information from other pairs or time frames, and they can be used when the algorithm determines the buy and sell moments of the current pair and time frame. For example, the informative pair that is used here is BTC as a base currency and one of its quote currencies, and you can consider this as some sort of benchmark to which the current pair's performance is measured to. The informative time frame is used to fill up gaps in the data frame for the current time frame, especially when higher time frame indicators are used in the strategy. Then there is a section of the normal indicators that are used to determine the signals in the current time frame. And finally there is a section where the buy signals and sell signals are determined for the algorithm. And as you can see, there are multiple entry conditions here. And beside the custom exit signals just shown above, there are also some exit conditions defined in the populate exit trend function. So as you can see and understand, it would be too tedious and too complicated to explain each and every buy and sell condition here. Not to mention the lack of documentation this code has. It should at least explain some of the context and the purposes of each section, I think. But nonetheless, you are probably not here to listen to what it does, but how it would perform under my setup conditions. So let's find out. As said, I could only test this strategy on the 1-hour and lower time frames. And as you can see here, the 5-minute time frame, on which this strategy originally was built for, has the best results. The algorithm has a 70% win rate and a maximum drawdown of only 16%. The ratio scores are also very good, which indicate that this algo handles upside and downside risk well. 80% of the 50 pairs respond good to the strategy too. What I also find admirable is the win streak. 64 wins after another and only a maximum streak of losses of 13 over the backtesting period. That results in the high win rate. Now if you look at the weekly performance, you see here that the win curve rises very quickly and that the algo only starts its drawdown sometime after the last bull market peak. But this drawdown is not as much as what I've seen on some other algorithms. It's pretty stable in my opinion. And if I compare the performance of this algo with the top 10 other algos, then you see that this wind curve does not have these high peaks and low drops. It's a steady riser and keeps your profits in your pockets, which is not to say of the alligator strategy performance. The only drawback is that it does not make the most money in this hypothetical situation, but it also does not let you bite your nails short when you see most of your gains flowing back to the market again. Comparing the performance ratios of this strategy with the ratios of the other top 10 trading strategies, you can clearly see that it scores high on almost all metrics, except for the most noticeable one, and that is its profit percentage, which lags behind the other top 10 strategies. Which automatically brings me to the factor of a trader's personality or risk profile. Do you like large gains and deep chasms, or do you like a lower but more steady account balance that gives you more comfort, knowing that your portfolio balance has not an easy come easy go type of account balance? This algo has a pretty stable performance which suits my personal trading profile well, and that's why it scores good in my algo scoring methodology. And this is also the reason why it scores pretty high in my strategy league with 347 points, only tolerating 2 other algorithmic trading strategies above it, which scores both also very well but had more hypothetical gains in the backtests. So as you can see, it is a well-deserved 3rd spot at the moment in my league. And you might have noticed that I did not do a parameter optimization run, because I think that right out of the box this performance is good enough. But this does not stop you from downloading and optimizing and tweaking some of its parameters, of course. As long as you do not forget to also give some kudos to the original developers. And with this we come to the end of yet another trading strategy video and a conclusion on how it performs. Now I have still loads of ideas and strategies on the backlog, so I'm not stopping yet. And if you have a suggestion or a source that you would like me to test, then put it in the comment section below and I'll put it on the backlog too. Many thanks for watching my video, and please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to show me your appreciation for these efforts. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!